If you're holding 7,431 XRP right now, you've probably asked yourself, how much could this stack be worth by 2026? Could it turn into a fortune, or will it just be a nice bonus in your portfolio? In today's video, we're going deep into XRP's price, its adoption, and the real math behind potential price targets. By the end, you'll know exactly what your bag of 7,431 XRP might be worth in the years ahead. But before we continue with the video, if you're looking for a reliable place to trade crypto, I recommend BTCC. They've been trusted by millions for over 14 years, and right now you can grab a 10% deposit bonus on your first deposit over 500 USDT, plus unlock secret community rewards and extra bonuses of up to $10,055 per user. On BTCC, you can trade 300-plus crypto futures with up to 500x leverage and even access tokenized stocks and Forex, all with no VPN or KYC required. Use the link in the description to sign up, claim your bonus, and start trading today. Now let's get into it. At the time of recording, XRP is trading at around $2.90, with a market cap of about $172 billion. That's already a massive number, putting XRP firmly inside the top tier of cryptocurrencies. For context, XRP's market cap is now larger than the GDP of some small countries. But the real question isn't where it is today. It's how far it can climb by 2026. Unlike most cryptocurrencies, XRP was never meant to just be another speculative token. From the start, it was built for one thing: fixing the global payment system. Right now, international transfers are slow, expensive, and full of middlemen. Systems like SWIFT have dominated for decades, but they're outdated. Payments can take days, and fees eat into the money being sent. XRP solves this problem with near-instant settlement and fees that are fractions of a cent. This utility isn't just theoretical. It's already in action. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has been building partnerships with banks, governments, and financial institutions worldwide. RippleNet, their global payments network, is designed to use XRP as a bridge currency, allowing money to move instantly across borders without requiring pre-funded accounts. In other words, it frees up liquidity and cuts costs for businesses and banks. Take Southeast Asia, for example. Countries like the Philippines, Thailand, and Malaysia rely heavily on remittances. Millions of workers send money back home every month, and the fees stack up. Ripple has already partnered with companies like Tranglo and SBI in Japan to streamline this process. XRP provides instant settlement, which means more money stays in the pockets of families instead of getting eaten up by fees. In Latin America, Ripple has teamed up with payment providers to tackle similar issues. And in the Middle East, where financial hubs like Dubai are pushing to become leaders in blockchain adoption, Ripple is right in the mix. These aren't just experiments. They're real-world integrations that put XRP at the center of billion-dollar financial flows. But perhaps the most important shift for XRP has been regulation. For years, Ripple was tied up in a brutal legal battle with the US SEC. Many thought this lawsuit would end the project. Instead, XRP survived. Exchanges delisted it, the media piled on, and skeptics claimed it was finished. Yet XRP held its position as one of the largest cryptocurrencies. And now, with improved clarity and major exchanges relisting it, investor confidence is stronger than ever. So let's bring it back to your bag of 7,431 XRP. At the current price of $2.90, it's worth about $21,549. That's already a significant investment. But what happens if XRP rises by 2026? Let's break it down. In the conservative scenario, XRP climbs to $5. At that price, its market cap would be roughly $296 billion. That may sound huge, but consider that the payments industry it's targeting moves trillions of dollars every single day. $296 billion is a drop in the bucket compared to the total market. At $5 per XRP, your 7,431 coins would be worth $37,155. Now let's look at a more bullish but still achievable scenario: $10 per XRP. That would give it a market cap around $592 billion. To put that in perspective, that's close to the valuation of global giants like Tesla or Visa. If XRP cements itself as a backbone for cross-border settlements, this level is very realistic. At $10, your stack would be worth $74,310. But what about the moonshot? Let's say XRP hits $20 by 2026. That would push its market cap near $1.18 trillion. That's ambitious, no question. But think about what would need to happen. Central banks adopting Ripple's technology for CBDCs, governments using XRP for liquidity, and global remittance corridors shifting to RippleNet. In that world, XRP could absolutely push into the trillion-dollar club. At $20, your 7,431 XRP would be valued at $148,620. Now let's zoom out and compare. If XRP were to hit $20, it would be on par with the largest tech companies in the world. It wouldn't just be a cryptocurrency, it would be a global settlement layer, the kind of infrastructure that powers entire economies. While not guaranteed, the trajectory is there if adoption continues. It's also important to note that Ripple is expanding XRP's use cases beyond just payments. The XRP ledger is evolving into a broader ecosystem supporting NFTs, tokenization of real-world assets, and even decentralized finance applications. Developers are building new projects on it, which means more demand and more utility for XRP itself. This diversification matters because it ensures XRP isn't just tied to one narrative. Even if payments adoption grows slowly, DeFi or tokenization could provide additional tailwinds. Let's not forget about the remittance market. According to the World Bank, global remittances are worth over $600 billion annually. Traditional providers like Western Union charge steep fees, often 5–10%. XRP can cut those costs down to nearly zero and deliver the funds instantly. Even capturing a fraction of that market would drive massive transaction volume. Then, there's institutional liquidity. Multinational corporations often have to lock up billions of dollars in different countries just to make payments work. Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution frees up that capital by using XRP as a bridge asset. This isn't just a cost saver, it's a way for companies to unlock billions in working capital. And if we think about the broader financial landscape, XRP has another advantage: speed. Bitcoin and other cryptos can take minutes to settle, but XRP transactions finalize in just a few seconds. In a world where trillions of dollars move daily, speed matters. That's why financial institutions are paying attention. The resilience of XRP can't be overstated either. Many projects vanish after one regulatory setback. XRP faced one of the biggest battles in crypto history, and it came out the other side still in the top 5. That kind of staying power builds trust. Investors, institutions, and even governments see XRP as more than just another coin. They see it as infrastructure that's here to stay. By 2026, the financial world could look very different. Central banks are racing to launch digital currencies. Governments are testing blockchain-based settlement systems. Corporations are looking for ways to cut costs and move money faster. All of these trends point to one thing: the need for fast, cheap, global liquidity. And XRP is already positioned as a solution. So what does this mean for your 7,431 XRP? At the low end, maybe you're looking at $37,000. In a strong bull run, that could be $74,000. And in the absolute best-case scenario, it could climb close to $150,000. Those aren't numbers pulled from thin air. They're based on real market cap math tied to adoption. The bottom line is simple. XRP doesn't need to replace the entire banking system to deliver life-changing returns. It just needs to keep growing, building partnerships, and proving its utility. And based on what we've seen so far, that's exactly what it's doing. So the big question now is, what do you think? Will XRP top $10 by 2026? Or do you believe the $20 dream is possible? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.